Hello friends! In today's video, we are continuing the Thrifting for Gifting series, and today we're switching gears a little bit and looking at clothing. I'm going for cozy, timeless pieces. I also want to search for high quality materials, so let's get in there and see what we can find. In today's video, it's all about thrifting for natural fibers. I want to look for natural fibers because they do last longer and they have a more luxurious or high quality feel to them. Well, they have a lot of really good options for blouses. I'm actually looking for outerwear, so we kind of need to look at the sweaters. So let's head over to the men's section and see what they have to offer. Right away, I was noticing some great options. I love Tommy Hilfiger. I think that that is such a classic vintage brand. I'm also a fan of the preppy yet athletic look, I guess you could say. And it's always a great reminder that when you're thrifting, really for anything, you want to take your time and inspect each of the items. So as we are browsing, we are making sure there weren't any stains, rips, tears. I'm also taking a look at every tag because I want to see what that is made out of. As you can see in this men's section, I was finding a lot of options that were 100% cotton, which is going to feel soft yet durable. And that is what's so great about 100% cotton, is that it does have a very high quality, long lasting ability, especially when it's something like a sweater that you can wear often and get a lot of use out of in the colder months. As you can see, so many great options, right? And I feel like if you are going for the goal of finding these natural fibers, it takes some of that daunting feeling away from shopping, especially when you're shopping at a thrift store where it just seems like there's an endless sea of clothing. Because whether or not you're familiar with a brand name or what a luxury brand may be, if you're looking for these materials, you are going to find quality regardless of the brand. Another way to eliminate the excessive options is to go for neutral colors. Now, if you do know a person's favorite color or maybe some colors that would be suitable to their coloring, I say go for it. But again, this does help to eliminate some of those other choices when there are a lot of choices. I was really pleased with all of the excellent pieces I was able to uncover on this thrift trip. I picked out a few things that I would have gotten had I had someone to get them for, but I really didn't. So I put them back because I don't need them. Leave them for somebody else that can get some use out of them. But again, I was just really happy to see that there were some great options. And that's why I'm always hyping up the thrift store, because to me, it's worth checking out. We weren't able to go back and finish out really looking through the women's section of that Goodwill. With 2 toddlers, you just aren't always super successful with shopping trips. However, the next day, I was able to go to a local favorite of mine called Fur Kids, and they had this rack with specialty priced clothing. So I went there first, knowing that that may be where I could find some gems. I really wanted to come away with some cashmere if I could find it, and possibly a really great wool sweater. So let's see if that's in this rack. And at last, we find it. Cashmere. I could immediately tell by the super soft, luxurious feel of the fabric that it had to be cashmere. There are some really great dupes out there for cashmere that are synthetic fibers, and no hate to those synthetic fibers. I have plenty of clothing that is that as well, but for this video, we are looking for those high quality ones, natural fibers. Something else I wanted to take a peek at were scarves, and I was so glad that this thrift store had a nice selection of them, because this is going to be another area where you can find cashmere and silk. I really was hopeful I would find a couple of silk scarves, such a great accessory, and unfortunately I didn't find any of those, but I was able to find some great cozy pieces, and in just a minute I'll be sharing with you all that I came home with from these couple of thrift trips that I'm so excited to give as gifts. All of the clothing that was purchased from Fur Kids was 25% off, so the clothing and the scarves. And that brought this 100% cashmere sweater from $12 to $9. The sweaters thrifted from Goodwill both came in at, I believe, $6.24. Overall, a very successful thrift trip looking for our cozy, high quality pieces. If you're a fan of thrifting for clothing, I'd love to know what you search for. Please comment down below on what that may be, and feel free to share any tips and tricks with our thrifty community. We would all love to learn from you. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. And if you enjoy thrifting trips, go ahead and subscribe so we can hang out again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.